Everybody, my name is Total Nerd Status 2.0, and, alright, so, basically, a lot of things have happened in the DC Universe over the past week and a half, 2 weeks, and I'm sorry I didn't report on it right away, but, I've been feeling like crap, okay? I've been really sick, and today I've actually felt, better. So, I'm going to review, basically, what happened. First of all, the trailer was officially released, and I think once that was officially released, then I put out a video, and I might have put out a video since then saying how much I loved it. I don't think you guys understand how many times I've watched this trailer. I recorded the trailer with screen capture and put it on my phone so that I could randomly pull out my phone and just watch it while I'm sitting in class and stuff like that. That's how much of an addiction it is at this point. It's pretty bad, but I love the trailer so much. I'm so hyped right now. It was just beautiful. The only thing I want to see is one full color body shot of Batman, the one that Zack Snyder showed Kevin Smith little over a year ago at this point, because supposedly he's standing on a rooftop and it's in color and it might be in the rain and you can see, as Kevin Smith said, quote, every piece of detail, unquote. So I want to see that image, but we got something very close just today. Well, actually, in the Imax, they showed the trailer officially in Imax with 5 seconds of extra footage, which I actually was able to get a GIF of the... Yes, I say GIF, I don't say GIF, it makes no sense to me, but anyway, I was able to find a GIF of that 5 seconds that they showed at the end of the IMAX trailers that they're not going to release to the public. It was strictly for IMAX viewers, but basically what it consisted of was, before they showed the credits, I'm guessing they showed the logo, the same they did, but before showing the logo, they showed Superman, and it was like a close-up of his face, and he looks really angry, and you see him go kind of like that, and then it switches to a shot of him like sprinting towards Batman, and then it shows the same shot of Batman getting up with his glowing eyes. He's got this huge fist, this huge gauntlet, and they're sprinting towards each other like just two titans about to go at it, and then it has this view of the both of them coming together, and their arms lock, and then just before, like their arms lock against each other like this, and then just before they connect with their other arms, just before they actually collide, then it cuts to black, and I'm guessing that's when they showed the title of the film. But so that was what they showed in the IMAX. I actually got 2 tickets, but the closest theater to me was in Denver, which is like a 2-hour drive at this point. So I couldn't really make that. But they released posters at the IMAX event, and you got supposedly a ticket to an early screening next year, like a week before the film actually comes out, which that's of course going to lead to some bootlegged versions of the film, just like Avengers was leaked online like last night or a couple days ago. Which, by the way, my friend, I had a couple of friends over, and we made a very short podcast just saying our opinion on Avengers, because he had already seen it. He went to the one of the early screenings, one of my friends, and he gave his opinion on it. So that's really interesting. But back to what I was saying. Sorry, they released posters. They gave away posters, and Zack Snyder released images of them online. Basically what they were, I'll show you the original posters on screen now. It was Batman and Superman on 2 different posters, and covering their faces, like their eyes and part of their nose, was like the opposite person's logo that was like torn out of the poster itself, and I thought that was really cool. But just today, Zack Snyder released like that same photo of Batman. I haven't seen one that he released of Superman, but he released Batman that's full frontal. That sounded weird, but I mean, it's just the Superman logo isn't torn away from his face. It's black and white, but I love it because I love black and white photography. But it just shows his face, and it's straight on, and it looks so menacing. And honestly, you can't even tell where the mask cuts off when it comes to his eyes. It looks like he's just part of the mask, and that bat scruff It's just amazing. I've always wanted to see Batman that has, like, you know, facial hair as if he's been fighting for a while and he's like a veteran and he hasn't had time to shave because he's been out kicking ace and taking names. And that's still something that I want to see with Superman. And in a future film, like a Justice League film, I want to see Superman have a little scruff, because you never really see Superman with scruff, and I think that would be a really cool thing to see. Not a full beard, but kind of just like what Batman's going on here. So anyway, this image is just really cool. It doesn't show the full bat suit, but they did release a full color picture of the Batsuit, which I will show you now. This was released by Zack Snyder on the same night as the Imax screening. He was thanking everyone on Twitter who came to the Imax screening, and he released this photo of the full Batsuit in color. Ben's not in it, but there's the suit, and it's beautiful. It's so good. I actually expected it to be a really dark blue, but I guess they went with black and gray, which is still fine. At least you got the gray in there. And it's an exact replica when it comes to Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns costume. Same with the armored suit. I mean, it's beautiful. So anyway, that's just something really cool. Also, I was on my way to prom, and my phone vibrated in my pocket, and I pull it out, and Jared Leto released this picture on Twitter. It's the first official look at the Joker, and a lot of people are griping, not gonna lie. When I first saw it, I said, oh my god, and then everyone in the truck was like, what? I was like, Jared Leto's Joker, and everybody was like, oh. Well, not as enthusiastic as me, because, you know, well, they're just not that big of nerds, but I personally love this photo. I love the tattoos, because it's like, everything about it screams the Joker, and just his teeth are made of, you know, they're metal teeth. They're not made of metal. I mean, they're metal teeth, so it's like he's a veteran Joker, and he's been beaten up by Batman so many times. He's lost all of his teeth, and he's had to, you know, get metal teeth in their place, and just he looks so sickly and ill, and they have the purple glove, and they got the green hair perfect. Something that I love about this photo, first of all, his eyes are just amazing. Second of all, I like how they didn't go straight white with his skin color, like with Ledger or Nicholson. You know, they didn't just go straight to paste. They didn't go straight to white. I mean, they just made it look really, really pasty and really light-skinned, and like he just hasn't seen the sunlight of day in like years, and he looks very sickly and very menacing and just crazy, and that's exactly how I wanted him to look. But there's been some backlash about his tattoos and that it's too much. And I guess I can understand that from, you know, the viewpoint of someone who's used to the more classic style Joker. Personally, I love this style of Joker, but there have been rumors going around that this is not the Joker we will be seeing in Suicide Squad, that this was just more of a promotional thing to celebrate the Joker's 75th anniversary. By the way, as of the 24th, the Joker has been here on this earth for 75 years, which is amazing. But anyway, so, I mean, this might be what he looks like as far as the makeup and the eyes and the hair and the glove go, but maybe they were just adding the tattoos and stuff to kind of celebrate his 75 years, and they wanted to show off, you know, all the different styles that he's been through tattoos. And so that's a possibility. If they end up going with this type of Joker, I think it's going to be awesome, no matter what they choose personally. But yeah, I can understand why people are upset. While we're on the news of Suicide Squad, supposedly, I mean, there's been a bunch of rumors saying that Ben Affleck, Batman, is going to be in the Suicide Squad at some capacity, whether it be on security camera footage or what. Earlier this week, there have been sightings of Ben Affleck himself in Toronto on the set of Suicide Squad. So that rumor has kind of been confirmed and kind of not, because he could just be showing up just to see what they're up to and kind of, you know, keep in the loop just to see what they're doing with the universe and kind of help him judge, you know, how his character of Batman is going to be played out, and how he needs to act compared to these villains and stuff like that. But there are images here of him in Toronto wearing a suit with his hair slicked back. So it is a possibility that he could be showing up in Suicide Squad as Bruce Wayne. They could be doing a flashback. Maybe they'll have him visit Arkham Asylum if they're visiting, if they're filming the Arkham scenes somewhere in Toronto. It would be kind of cool just to see Bruce Wayne walk in there and see all the different villains and maybe have a quick talk with the Joker. I think that'd be great, but yeah, there have been sightings with him in a suit, and I guess why would he be wearing a suit and looking all fancy like this if he wasn't playing Bruce Wayne? I mean, like I said again, he could just be showing up on the set to see what's going on, but I don't understand why he would dress up as some fancy, snobby, awesome rich guy like Bruce Wayne. So I think this is pretty much all the news that has come about. I need to watch the trailer again. At this point, I've probably seen the trailer more times than I've seen Man of Steel, which personally, for me, that's ridiculous, because I literally watch Man of Steel at least once every single week, ever since it's come out on DVD. I saw it like 4 times in theaters. So, that's a lot of Man of Steel time. And if I've seen the trailer more times than I've seen Man of Steel, then I have a problem, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. I'm still kind of getting over being sick. Sorry about the delay for all this news, but at least I was able to bring it to you in a big nerdy chunk right here. So let me know what you think of everything down below. Do you think that he's there in Toronto to film Suicide Squad, or do you think it's all BS? And what do you think of full frontal Affleck? Do you think it's awesome? I think it's awesome. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. My name is Total Nerd Status 2.0.